To another pike and shot battle as the army of Gustavus Adolphus, of course, the Swedish and German Protestants. Did you guys think I forgot about religious war that quickly? No way. Come on, guys. You know me better than that. We're going to go ahead, guys, and get back to the battle. Now, it does look that we very well may lose this battle. As you can see, more of our troops have routed than the enemy, but at the same time, we've won this center battle against the enemy infantry, and we've actually made them all rout. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Let's end our turn and see here. See, this is one thing I hate, the fact that when our units charge the enemy units, they go behind the enemy lines, making it possible for the enemy to shoot at them. And actually the unit, wow, the veteran horse actually just fought off our cuirassiers. I'm pretty sure this unit's going to break. The Hakkapeliitta, sure enough, they did. Again, we didn't have many cavalry units on this right side. And that seems to be one of the enemy goals, is to crush us on the right and left side in terms of cavalry. Now, we did just have some units dispersed there, enemy units, that's good. Unfortunately, our cavalry's not doing the best. I really expected them to do a lot better here on the left side, and right now, they're just not doing great. Let's take a look. See if the enemy does anything. I'm curious to see what they can do. All right, a flank attack. Now, this is what I'm pissed about. As you can see, this is a unit that was actually chasing another retreating unit, and the enemies managed to turn around and flank us. This is one of the problems with the rage of battle. Sometimes your men run past the enemy lines and leave themselves open to enemy assault. So this might end the battle for us, and I don't think it ends the campaign. This is the second battle we've lost in a row. We can merge that army together. The Catholics don't have many men either. Remember, they lost 2 serious battles too. So we're kind of 2 for 2 now if we lose this one. Excuse me, guys. It's going to be interesting here, and I really want to break one of their units at least. But at some point, I am going to have to accept defeat if we can't win here. Although, I still think we can win, believe it or not. You think I'm crazy? Maybe I am. So is Gustavus Adolphus. They called him crazy. He managed to win quite a number of victories. So, breaking this unit, there we go. We auto-broke one of the units. That really helps. Of course, we still have to worry about this unit over here, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's go. The Hakkapeliitta, of course, is running, and losing Finnish units like the Hakkapeliitta really upsets me, but there's not much we can do. Alright, so our Hakkapeliitta have dispersed, gone off to the nearest tavern to drown their sorrows, and I don't blame them at all. Let's see what we can do. So since we're chasing the unit, we have very few options in terms of what we do with our actual infantry. This is a problem. One thing I am going to do is basically move right up on the cavalry here and open fire. Let's take a look here. Now, with this infantry unit, once again, they're chasing an enemy pike and shot unit, and this sort of complicates things for us, put quite simply. It really does complicate things. I'm going to open fire here on the retreating enemy unit, just to make sure that they don't get any bright ideas of trying to come back. And I almost want to go ahead and see if I could turn and attack this unit from the flank. But so far, our attempts at attacking the enemy units from the flank have basically failed completely. Let's take a look here and see if we can win this. Yes, we can. We're going to try to charge an enemy cavalry unit, and I'm surprised that we didn't get a kill right away. Let's also take this dragoon unit, sail down the hill here, and see if we can't get a shot off on the veteran horse. Not bad, not bad. I think we can go ahead and turn and get another shot off. I think we can. And now my only concern is, of course, what to do with this pike and shot unit. And I'm thinking we should almost send it to the east. So I'm going to ignore that horse unit and start moving this guy towards the east, if possible. In fact, I'll even open fire on this unit that seems to slightly be getting their wits back about them. We don't want that to happen. Let's take a look over here. Not much we can do on this site, unfortunately. We just have to kind of let the battle play out. I can open fire with these cannons, however, and I think I'm going to open fire on our buddies over here, the veteran horse. Not a single hit. That's disappointing. All right, let's end our turn. Alright, the melee phase. Now, we did just see some units, enemy units dispersed. There's another enemy unit that's dispersed. Unfortunately, our unit also auto-breaks there. And that was the unit that was doing so well beforehand. But I'm not ready to give up. No way. Here we go. Again, that should have gone a lot better for our melee cavalry. or for our veteran cavalry, I should say, I'm a little pissed at how they're doing. We did just manage to kick a unit off the field. That's going to help us a little bit. But remember, if the enemy can get us to 60% routed, that's it. We lose no matter what, no matter how hard our allies want to fight or our men want to fight. You know, we really need to start approaching that particular number. And once again, because of the fact that we're chasing this unit, we have no control over that. The enemies managed to actually rout one of our units. Although we are dispersing a lot of enemy units, a lot of our units are also getting dispersed here. What I'm thinking I might try to do is, since the enemy is doing so well in terms of their cavalry assaults, we might go ahead and retreat this army and merge it with our other damaged army and essentially rebuild, I guess, the Swedish version of the new model army. Really try to rebuild our armies. But first, we're going to give it another shot, guys. We're still going to try. I know, 53% seems a bit crazy, but we've got to try. Okay, our Hakapaleta have rallied. Unfortunately, commanded shot dispersing. I don't like to see that one bit. And some pike and shot units dispersing. These guys just aren't giving us a chance. Come on, men. Don't surrender. Alright, we've got those cuirassiers, of course, still running away. I don't expect cuirassiers to run that quickly. And in fact, it's a bit disconcerting to see that. But there's not really much we can do. So we're going to open fire here. And we'll do anything we can to either fragment or break the enemy here. Although it's going to be pretty hard. As you can see, the enemy's taken out our main source of damage, which is our cavalry unit in this case. I'm going to move this pike shot here. I'm going to open fire. Can we open fire on the fragmented unit? No, we can't. We can open fire on the enemy heavy guns, though. And at this point, we're facing all the enemy cavalry. So, you know, part of me is saying, could we win this? Maybe. I don't know. It would be pretty tough, but we are facing the enemy cavalry units now, so I'm not as afraid of their presence, to be fair. Let's move up here, open fire on the pike and shot with a light gun. We'll take our commanded shot and open fire too. 20 down, and I don't think I'm going to retreat, guys. I don't think I will. I do want to get my horsemen out of the way, or at least facing the enemy, because I know the enemy is probably about to charge them. But I think facing is probably much better than turning away from the enemy. So let's face the enemy. Hopefully these light hussars won't open fire on us. Of course, that's exactly what they're going to do. First thing they're going to do, probably. But let's hope that we can do something here. So I'm going to end the turn. A lot of you are probably saying, flee, flee. I won't flee. If we are defeated here, then so be it. I really just can't retreat anymore. We can't just keep running. Alright, there we go. We got some enemy units dispersing there. Of course, it all comes down to that 60% mark. They can disperse all they want. If they can beat us at 60%, then they win. It's that simple. And now is the Catholic turn. It's their time to go ahead and do as they please. And I really hope they don't plan to flank attack any more of our units. And there we go. We actually broke an enemy unit and disrupted two of these others. That's what I like to see. This is not what I like to see. I'm glad that our unit held, and I'm glad that we actually managed to fragment the enemy on their charge there. But again, 33% of their men have run, and 53% of our men have run. They have a much better chance of beating us. And as you can see, they broke us there. Totally expected that. There was just nothing much we could do with that horse unit. All we can do is sort of pull them away from the battlefield, kite them away from the battlefield, and make it a little easier for our guys here to beat the enemy. Come on, guys. Get some good shots. We're disrupting the enemy unit. That's what we need to do. Melee phase. This is our chance to shine here. And yes, we broke in one of the enemy cavalry, but we are at 57%, guys, so it's very close. 57%. More of our troops. Come on, guys. Got to get this victory here. I really hope that our troops will rally. Our troops rallying and continuing to get decent charges is going to be the key to victory. And I think I will, if I can, open fire here. We'll also move up this commanded shot into the woods, open fire on the veteran horse. I don't like that the veteran horse is getting very, very close to trying to attack my unit here. So I might actually turn to the veteran horse, or first let me open fire on them. On the infantry, that is, and see if we can make them retreat. And next, I think I'm going to turn to face the enemy. We'll open fire, and we'll show them we are prepared. We've actually just disrupted them, which is awesome. And hopefully we can keep fighting these guys, disrupt them eventually. I could take out this cannon unit, but I really want to take out these light hussars. Of course, I expect them to take off running. So I'm going to open fire on the veteran horse here, and I am going to attack the cannon unit, because I know better than to charge on light hussars when the first thing they're going to do is take off running. They just love to give it a good run. So let's see. Alright, at this point we really have to leave it up to the men, and I'm going to let you guys decide essentially what we do in this battle. We could retreat at this point, we could attempt to keep pushing through. I think it's actually not necessarily even, because it's not even, but we have a chance at pulling off a critical victory here. We really do. A lot of the main enemy units that could deal us damage are disrupted right now in this turn, so they're not going to be able to do any damage to us anyway. And a lot of the units that can deal damage to us are off down here, chasing off other units of ours to get off the field, while a few of our units, like our Finnish Hakapaleta, are slowly reinforcing themselves. So guys, let me know in the comments down below what you would like to do, and that's the plan of action we're going to take. Long live the army of Gustavus Adolphus, and no matter what, we can still win, so don't worry. Take it easy, guys, have fun, and have an awesome, awesome day.